It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Jake Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take forward in.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, 46.
Dak to the air here. On him quick, and they bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Drive has kind of seemed destined for the end zone, partner. First of a few chances now to reach it.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
47.
Now Dak to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Well, for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yep, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
Here we go. 48. What do you think?
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. CeeDee Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles nothing. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Right to the air. It's Hurts. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they drop him after just a yard. Second down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
At the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On second down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Yeah!
They go with Williams on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And dose of the hurry up here.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Eagles return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle's made.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
And they just get the play off. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They've got it first to begin the frame. Getting out to his left. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Second and 10. We need something positive here.
Go Silver, ready? 180, 180.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Tiger Hornets.
They'll air it out on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yeah, 47.
First down. Here's Dak. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down. Eagles opting to go with a dime here.
Yeah, kill.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Yeah, here we go.
second down, it's Williams again. He is down to the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Dak now from the gun. Over the right side, he's caught by Ferguson. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Working quickly here.
Brings up second and a yard at the Eagles' 21-yard line.
Gun.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Cowboys.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Working quickly here.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
We're going to 53.
A third down run with Blue. Running in the red zone. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11.
14, Eagles 3. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. Taking a deep shot here. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. Are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
It's second down.
Hurts now from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he can't make the hook up on the deep ball. That's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Short pass brought in. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. It's stopped made by Donovan Ezaraku.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, to give him a chance to make a play. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He put some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Looking to tack on two more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line.
The Eagles will set up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. It's caught! And they get the two-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
Eagles 11.
Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Go, get out there, get out there.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Go ahead. Go to 53.
Prescott here from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
7-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On the right, he's got room. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. Sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. 3 quarters in the books from this one. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Shipley now to return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, it's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often the unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that, it goes for a big gain.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you can hear the physicality of that knocking the...
And they pick him off again! Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys have the football a little shy of a 10, but well into the red zone. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting the throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Dak off the play fake. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54, going to 54, wide.
Back to throw, here's Dak. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Eagles 11. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Shipley now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on fourth. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36. Hurts yet again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. It's Hurts once again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. Third and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Dallas Goedert. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Coming to the line for another first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10.
Hurts throwing again. And they pick him up again. Donovan Wilson picks it up. And the Cowboys take it away once again. The fifth time they've intercepted in this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Williams now on first and 10. Running in the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys put up We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. There he goes, right sideline. Hits the 20. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone. Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
A run with Williams. He'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 43-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Second and 2.
Another run for Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. It's a gain of 4 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Yeah, here we go. 40. 26.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's going to snag a couple of yards charging up the gut. In on the stop, had that incredible breakout season last year, was Zach Bond.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Williams on the carry. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the move, headed right. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Got to help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Yeah, here we go.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him the possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's another Eagles first down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Now Hurts. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Buck. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player, and now as a coach, please don't do that again.
Great. Set. Tiger Hornet. Anyway, up. Delta.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Brought in. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 13-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. A dose of the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. He's looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shipley now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down. Again, 11 on the play. 1st down.
1st and 10, it's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass came, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, a run with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Hey, 73, 73. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Great, set. Delta.
Going power with a big tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Barkley. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content.
And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Dak now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Knocked down by Jahan Campbell. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Prescott now on 3rd down. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Throwing again, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. From 37 yards in the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott here from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing again is down. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Hey, kill! 47! Under.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 2. And the Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Hits him on the out route. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yeah! Here we go!
Straight ahead with Williams. Bounce outside. He is a little bit there. About 3 yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 4. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Go to 54. Wide in. Here we go, 46. 26.
And air it out on 3rd. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Shipley now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
63. No touch.
Hurts. Hauled in by Gunner, left side. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. That was Kenny Clark on the tackle. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's caught. He's got Brown. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. So we're through 3 here. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line.
35-yard line.
Offense to the line, second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's his back, here's Barkley. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A 28-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36.
No touch.
They go with Barkley here. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They go play fake with Hurts. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Running is Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Eagles leading by 7. Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal. Hurts to throw. And there's the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33.
Over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Hey, kill!
From the gun is Prescott. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Back to the air, Prescott. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Great, set. No,
3rd and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Let's go. Crowd left, Yeti.
Hurts now on 4th. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Great. No,
They're going to pass it here. Taking a chance to the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Prescott now off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
19 yards.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys get it back to within 6.
Eagles 26, Cowboys 20.
Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Eagles are able to recover. And that should just about do it for us here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver.
Here he is to throw. He's looking deep once again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And Mahomes will have likely just a final play. Only 6 seconds remaining in this one. He'll look to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Setting up to pass. This is into the end zone, but incomplete. It was a win no matter what. They decided, hey, let's try for another touchdown and knee it out. Either way, this one's over. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one. With how
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 50. Yard line.
16-yard line.
Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, KC.
43! 43!
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Mahomes connects with Kelsey for a big one. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll motion the tight end right. Mahomes now to throw again. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yellow!
Gray is the motion man here. Throwing again. It's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So
it is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown. That is a dream start for this offense.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away. And just like that, the lead is 8-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And the kicking team right there, stopping him before he can get to the 15-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
Come on, guys, dig deep.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. A big play for the Cowboys. A pickup of 44 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the carry, it's Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Here's third and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Gap. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Gray is the motion man here. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. So after 1, it's the Chiefs on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Like Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
On third down, Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. 13 yards on the catch there, and the Chiefs have a first down.
13 yards on the play.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Out to his right. A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Yellow. 40. 57. Hero 15.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be third down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Mahomes going to keep it on a design run. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It was 3rd and 5, and they picked up 7.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Ready.
8-yard pickup.
70,
First down, Chiefs.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Now, this looks like a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
43. 43. Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
12 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Yellow.
First down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Attack, attack.
Mahomes going to look to run with this one. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll get this out wide. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. That one, take it in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Kill. Here we go. 26.
First down, Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Mike Dana, he's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go, 46.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We're going to 53. 26.
They run over center with Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's brought in right side by Pickett. To the goal line and in. George Pickett. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yellow. Argolani! 43! 42! Yellow! What's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Donovan is a rocker. Getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Yellow! I don't need to. Attack! Hey, 15! Right side.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll find his tight end Gray open downfield. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Big play for KC. Pickup of 46 yards.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow! Argolani!
Gray is the motion man here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
15! Argolani! 15! Yellow!
Mahomes down on 2nd down. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
It is 3rd and 10.
Yellow! Argolani! Hey, 43, 15!
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15.
Argolani! Yellow!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. And he's got another one. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now, Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Rolling right. He'll let this go for Pickens. He's got it. And he will score. Game on. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Throwing is Prescott. He'll swing that out wide. And a big conversion for 2. And it's a one-score game. The deficit is only 8.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Remigio now on the return.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll go down to a knee. Second and 11. And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. He'll be hit as as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. To throw is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Here's Mahomes. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down.
And that's a big-time effort on 4th down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
57 colors, 57 colors. Attack, attack!
They'll drop to throw. Forced out wide, and they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Yellow!
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
3rd and long for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
It's caught! And he's going to have the Chiefs' 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Yellow! 15, yellow!
Man in motion is Brown. Mahomes now to throw again. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. And we'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here's 1st down.
Hey, kill! Yeah, here we go! Like that!
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let this one go deep. That is caught. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The last touchdown, that was only half the battle. Now they've got to get the 2-point conversion to tie this game up. Running for the tie. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion works. And we might be headed to overtime. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to try it here again. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It gained 78 yards.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play has them in field goal range with a chance to win this one. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Wait. Hero 15. 15.
He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.